Hi everyone! I'm doing this Facebook Live way later than I usually would, but I wanted to still show up and be of service to everyone to help. Definitely a later Facebook Live, so we'll see if I catch anybody on here. So I'm just going to chat briefly about moon updates, business updates, etc. So the moon right now is in Capricorn, and there's a lot going on in Capricorn in the skies because if there's people on, feel free to introduce yourself in the comments because I can't see who you are. But I see I have a couple people on, so feel free to write a comment below. Let me know you're here. Oh wait, let's see. Quiet mode turned on. I don't want quiet mode. There we go. Hi, Peggy. Yeah, so we have the moon is in Capricorn, and right now Saturn's transiting through Capricorn as well as Pluto. So Pluto has been there for a very long time. Saturn has been there as of the end of December of last year. So right now there's a lot of energy about structuring and maybe looking at, hi there, maybe looking at systems in our life. Oh, okay, no worries, you can always watch the replay. So maybe we're looking at systems and structures in our lives that need restructuring. With the moon in Capricorn, this could also be a little bit more of an intense time where we have to maybe confront things that might be uncomfortable or need to be restructured. It's not a very watery time. It's not an emotional time. It also could be that you might have emotions that could feel like very bottled up because Saturn can do that. So just be exercising self-care during this time. When the moon moves into Aquarius, which will be this weekend, it will be a lot more of a time for socialization and groups and communities and a lot more air, playful energy. So that's what the weekend will be like. Business updates. So I still have lots of offerings. I'm doing customized, what I'm calling PMPs and PSPs. Hi there, Yon. These are personal sign planners as well as personal moon planners. So what I'm doing is looking at your chart and I'm actually writing out sort of like a planner book for you of the different zodiac seasons and what each one is specifically like for you based on what's in your chart and your house system. That's the PSP, the personal sign planner, and then I'm also doing this for your moon sign and the different phases of the moon and how each one affects you. That's called a PMP, a personal moon planner. Also, it's not too late to get a customized moon report audio for June. This is when I actually look at the new and full moons in the month, and I actually look at your chart and I advise to you what's coming up for you based on the new and full moons, how they'll be aspecting your natal chart, and I also do a card pull for each of the new and full moons. It's a really beautiful paid offering. I highly recommend it. In addition, I still will be sending out a moon report for the Sag full moon we had earlier this week. It's just going to be a little belated. And otherwise, I'm a certified angel card reader. I'm also a professional astrologer, and I also do lots of different variations of offerings. I do audio recording, readings with cards, I do transit updates with astrology, I do full natal chart readings, I do lots of stuff. I do soul coaching, which is when I combine angel cards with astrology. So please feel free to reach out as you're interested in any of the stuff I'm bringing up. And I love hearing from people. You can message me to my inbox or you can email me at julieannfaye@gmail.com. So with that, I'm going to get started. I have 3 different decks here. I'll be doing card pulls for people. Usually I do 2 card pulls per person. And I do this in the order of the comments as they appear with people saying they would like a card pull. Also, it's important that I really make sure I have your permission and your consent. So just be very clear in your message. Say like, card pull please, or would love a card pull, or even if it's something even nicer, I love that too. But if it's, it's got to be clear that you're saying that you would like a card reading. And I would love it as well if you can share this video. There should be a button on the bottom so that you can share, and that would be really good because it brings people to me that may not know about my business but could benefit from it, as well as at the same time also giving people that need to hear messages the opportunity to hear them. So please share below. It helps me so much. It helps other people. It's spreading love and goodness for lots of people. So it would mean a lot to me as well as those that would see it. So Aw, thank you for that message, Francis. I'd love to do a card pull. So I'm gonna start here with Hilma Rose, if I'm saying your name right. You're the first person that's coming up here that would like a card pull, so let's start there. So what does Hilma Rose need to understand right now? It's Hilma Rose. Nope, from here. So I am using Archangel Power Tarot cards. I feel like we need some empowerment right now. I'm also using Flower Therapy. And I'm also, I feel like it got a lot brighter. I don't know if that's my imagination. I'm also using Angel Tarot. So for you, Hilma Rose, we have number 18, the Moon. Archangel Haniel. This is about connecting to your intuition. Also, this is about honoring and understanding cycles and rhythms, right? It says the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. So this is about really connecting with your intuition, following the cycles of the moon. Hilma Rose, if you're not on my moon report email list, I definitely would encourage you to sign up for that. It's free, and I do usually a fairy message as well as a quickie, super quickie astro update in that email. Definitely maybe tracking the cycles of the moon would be something very helpful to you for where you're at. Maybe my PMP offering might be of interest. So we've got that there. The other card we have is Three of Fire. Abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time, make long-term plans. I can relate to these two cards super well. So, you know, I'm so glad. Yeah, so we have connected with your intuition, cycles and rhythms. You also have this card saying, you know what, things are looking up, things are getting better. It's just a little bit of a matter of patience. So you can see here that the girl is there, the little girl is there, and then there's a dragon guide, and they're just sitting there and they're sort of looking out onto the landscape of all this beauty that's there, right? But they're not in the beauty, they're looking at it. So I feel like right now your job is to sort of maybe get into more of a stillness, maybe do some more meditation, journaling, connect with your intuition, trust and believe in the universe that these positive times are coming ahead. You might have even had some type of physical confirmation that things are improving. But just right now your job is to really just kind of be in that playful energy, that feminine energy. Call on Archangel Haniel to help you with your feminine energy and recognizing the cycles and rhythms of the body. So that's what I would say for that. Okay, so Jan Hopkins, I'm going to pull a card for you. And please, everybody, share this video. It definitely helps. And if you share and let me know that you shared, maybe I'll start working out some kind of perk for people that once I see they shared and they comment, I'll come up with some kind of perk for them. Hilma Rose. Okay, perfect. All right, so Jan, let's see here. So Jan, what does Jan need to know right now? Ooh, went really far. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Hilma Rose. I think I'm going to do something where, hi Sandra. I think I'm going to do something where after people share and I see that they've commented, that they've shared, maybe what I will do is go back after the Facebook Live is over and I will intuitively pick someone that has shared my video and I will give you a discount code for a reading or a service of mine of your choice. I'll give you a coupon for that. I think that's what I'll do. So we have for you, Jan, 8 of Raphael, which says there is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. So you can see here that there's sort of like these steps. Archangel Raphael is there. There's this beautiful forest, and there's this really beautiful woman. She's got an animal guide with her, so this could be the energy of like a cat or a dog, and they're traversing or going into this new landscape. And Archangel Raphael, who is the angel of the heart chakra, relationships, also allowing more love into our life, he is guiding the way. So what I'm wondering is if you're on this precipice that you're stuck, maybe you're like still thinking about maybe an ex or a situation that doesn't really serve you, but what you have to understand is that you're going this new direction now. And beautiful, from Flower Therapy, you got new beginnings. New beginnings. Banksia, take this as an opportunity to rise from the ashes stronger and more determined. So I'm wondering if this maybe is related to a relationship for you, where you're feeling like, oh, can I start this new beginning? And the answer is yes. You're getting this confirmation. New beginnings. Things are looking up. Things are good. You just have to trust this process that's unfolding before you, and call on Archangel Raphael for help to help you with receiving. I'm also getting the sense, typically Archangel Ariel is great for abundance. However, Archangel Raphael helps us with the heart chakra, opening ourselves up to receive more love. And part of loving is also in fact, the planet Venus that rules relationships also rules money. So we can call on Archangel Raphael to help us open up our heart to receiving, because as we do that, we are more in communion with the universe to receive and also to give. And that's also the energy of money as part of that type of exchange as well. So, hi Lori. Definitely, Sandra. And if you can share this video, that helps a ton. I'm going to do a little special coupon incentive. I'll intuitively pick someone that has commented that they shared the video. So that's what we have for you, Yon. 2 beautiful cards there. I hope that was helpful. Yes, who doesn't love new beginnings, right? Good stuff. I'm glad. Okay, so let's see here. Francis. Let's pull a card for Francis. What does Francis need to know right now? All right, so for you, Francis, we have 2 of Ariel. It says, it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. So you could see here that Archangel Ariel is basically sitting on this precipice, kind of, right? And then there's the guy, and he's sort of like inverted, and he's got that yin and the yang symbol. He's got that, also the symbol of the infinity symbol, if you see that, that's duality, right? Back and forth and back and forth. So this might be that you're sort of like, there's so many things going on. And Francis, I forget, I think you said that you had moved or you were moving. So maybe some of this is like the unsettled energy of, as it relates to the move, but also all these ideas in your head that you want to implement. And there's a lot going on, right? We are in Gemini season, which is like that. The other card you got is release all anger, Snapdragon. Don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your communications peaceful and loving. So this is about really just kind of releasing that anger and not holding on to bitterness and resentment, right? When conflict or tension comes up, witnessing it and letting it pass through us, and then just clearing the clutter, clearing the cords, deleting the text messages, deleting the emails, just clear and move on. That may also be contributing to what's making you feel like scattered and ungrounded, is maybe there's like things that have gone on, difficulties, and it's like unsettling you in some way. Hi, Maria. So, you know, this is all about basically allowing yourself to understand that maybe there's a different way of looking at this. Maybe we need to kind of do a mind reset and allow ourselves to let go of the old, let go of the anger, and really bring in more balance and more of this just playful energy into our lives. So I hope that was helpful for you, Francis. Let me know. And let's see, Sandra. Sandra's next. We don't have too many people on because I did this so much later than I usually do. But I would love if you can share this video. It definitely helps get some people on here. All right, so what does Sandra need to know right now? Nice. All right, so for you, Sandra, we got... Thank you so much, Francis. I received that. Yeah, so definitely getting into the energy of this card, the playfulness of it, good stuff, and just releasing the anger. The Ho'oponopono prayer, the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer, is really great too about releasing anger, which is, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. You can even go on YouTube and you can find that on repeat. There's like literally a guy who's saying it like over and over and over and over again. Oh, well, that's good, Hilma Rose. That's good to know. I'm so glad that I still did it, because as a Virgo, sometimes I'm very perfectionistic, and I was just like, I'm going to trust and do it anyway. So thank you so much for telling me that. That really helps me, gets logged into my brain, so that I know that there are people that still are on and would like to receive. So anyway, Sandra, you have 2 of Earth. It says, too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Now, because this is 2 of Earth, this might be something related to either a relationship that needs grounding, or this could be some type of money decision you're thinking about making. So you could see here that the fairy is basically, there's actually 2 coins, although they kind of look like rings actually as I'm looking at it, in this orb. There's fairies all around, and she's like, she's off the ground and she's flying so fast, she's about to fly into this tree. The other card you got is 9 of Raphael. Make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. So this is like the wish comes true card. This is a really, really good card, right? So there's like the genie lamp, the energy of the water, emotion, the animal energy there. So this is like endings and beginnings, the energy of 9, Raphael from the heart space. You know, so I'm wondering if there's some type of new change that's now birthed itself or percolated in your life, but you feel like ungrounded and like there's decisions to be made that you have to make, right? So it's a good thing what's happening, but it's also in a little bit of an ungrounded time, and you're just like, can it slow down, please? You know? Hi, Brandy. Yeah, I know. I'm a night owl too, Francis, so I'm wide awake at this time. Oh, I'm so glad, Himmel Rose. Thank you for telling me that. Yeah, so Sandra, let me know how this is for you. But we're getting kind of a mixed message here of a lot going on. There's decisions to be made, as well as good things coming. So there might be a lot going on for you right now. So Tina Marie, are you meaning that you would like a card pull? And Brandy, let me know if you'd like a card pull. And I would love it if the people on can share this video. It definitely helps a lot. I'm gonna do an incentive at the end after this video is over. I will intuitively go and pick someone and give them a discount code for like a service of their choice with me for sharing the video. Okay, so let's see. So what does Tina Marie need to know right now? All right, so you got, oh, that's good. Well, I feel like this is a good omen for that, Sandra. Maybe you can also help by visualizing, maybe doing vision boards, help him out with that, teach him about manifesting and setting his intention and his energy out to bring that job in. And I think that maybe when that new job comes, there might be some type of decision that needs to be made. Maybe it is like a little bit of a move or some type of adjustment you have to make, and you'll have to make a decision with that. So that might be what the other card is talking about. Okay, so Tina Marie, you've got first step hydrangea, and it says breaking down this problem into tiny pieces makes it easy to take the first step. This is just a very beautiful, like, loving energy card, right? If you have hydrangeas, if you have a hydrangea bush or anything like that, that could be really good to bring into your space. The other card you have is number 9, the Hermit, Archangel Raziel, which says spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Archangel Raziel is associated with like these secrets of God. He's sort of like a mentor teacher in a way. He's a great archangel to work with for accessing spiritual knowledge, especially with meditation and things like that. And you know that he's put here with the Hermit card in the Tarot. Also, I have an offering called Archangel Cheat Sheets, which is 15 different archangels. I have different crystal associations, aura colors, channel messages. It's literally one cheat sheet per archangel. That's a paid document, a digital curriculum offering of mine. If you're interested in that, let me know. I've also audio recorded each page. It's a really beautiful offering. It's very functional and very practical, and something you can access and utilize again and again. And that is for sale too. So anyway, for you, Tina Marie, what I'm thinking is that there's some sort of big task ahead of you, or you maybe have had an idea, but you don't even know where to begin with it. Or maybe you're also feeling like you want to deepen or unveil your spiritual practice in some way, but you're kind of feeling lost about how to go about it. So this is coming through to say meditation, calling on Archangel Raziel is part of what will help you right now, as well as really just acknowledging that, you know, one of my favorite quotes, well, my most favorite quote is, "An eye for an eye will make the whole world blind," by Mahatma Gandhi. Another quote that I really love is by Lao Tzu, which is, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." So we have to start where we are and take it one step at a time. We can't fault ourselves for not being where we want to be, energetically, emotionally, physically, spiritually. We have to take the steps to get there, right? And that's what Saturn transiting in Capricorn is teaching us, because Saturn in Capricorn is patient and it follows a plan. So that's what the energy of the universe is impressing upon us now. So if we get impatient, it's not going to serve us. We have to follow the plan step by step and let it unravel. So this is affirming that you need to do that too. You need to give yourself that same level of understanding that step by step is what's going to win the race, right? You can't expect yourself to cross the finish line if you don't have the right gear on, you haven't done the right practice runs, etc., right? Brandy, no worries. No worries at all. So hopefully that's helpful to you, Tina Marie. And I think that was also a helpful message for lots of people watching this now or on repeat. I just realized I didn't really open up a container, but we'll be good. I'm just going to smudge a little bit with this spray. So Brandy, would you like a card pull? And let me know, anybody that's on that has not had a card pull, let me know. If you can share this video, all the things, they all help. I'm not sure if Brandy's still there, but if you're still there, Brandy, and you'd like a card pull, let me know. Anybody else that's on that has questions, I'm happy to field questions on spirituality topics or things like that. I think we lost some people, so give it a couple seconds here. Like I said, I usually do this like a lot earlier, so I totally understand. Might be too late for some people, but I'm glad that some people that normally couldn't catch me could catch me. That's really good. Anybody? Crickets? How do you open your heart? That's a good question. So definitely calling Archangel Raphael. Where's my Archangel Raphael? Let me see if I can find him here. I'm gonna find a good one of him. Actually, you know what? I have his deck right here. I mean, basically all these cards have that energy, right? But Archangel Raphael could take on many forms. You might want to look into getting these cards, actually, Jan, the Archangel Raphael oracle cards, if you really are working on your heart chakra. In addition, you want to look at things related to the color green and also gold. If you go on YouTube and you type in heart chakra frequency or just heart chakra music, play that a lot. Just play it in the background, heart chakra music. You also can work with heart chakra stones. So that would be rose quartz, kunzite. That's one I'm really into lately, Kunzite. It's a little bit more expensive, but it really helps with unconditional love. Pretty much most of the green stones, chrysoprase, chrysocolla, emerald, actually ruby also will work. Let's see if I have big rose quartz pieces, but they're not. Yeah, so those are some good suggestions. I would look into the different sensory modalities. So the heart chakra music from YouTube, I would look into the crystals. I would also just start talking to Archangel Raphael. Start invoking the presence of Archangel Raphael to help you open your heart. You know, practice also giving what you want to receive. So if you want more money in your life, give money, right? Within reason, based on what you have. If you want more compliments, give people compliments. If you want more structure in your life, give structure to yourself, right? If you want more mobility, if you want more movement, if you want more energy in your life, give yourself the opportunity to embody that, receive energy, right? If you want to be showered with kind of like gifts, give yourself a gift of a massage or whatever it might be, right? These are all really good techniques to kind of work on loving yourself, because it's through loving ourselves that we're able to actually build a better relationship with other people, as well as a relationship with our money systems, our jobs, our colleagues, our family members, all these things. They really all boil down to loving ourselves. So it's a very good question. Yeah. Definitely, Jan. Also, I forget if I mentioned it, I don't know if I did, but I am on a healer website called Healing Clouds. The very first session with me is free. They have a coupon code that you put in, and it makes the session totally free for you. And this is for video chat. It's both ways video chat. And you do have to go on the site and book an appointment in advance and use that coupon code. It's a really amazing promotion. They've been running it a little while. They can stop it at any time. So I would recommend taking advantage sooner than later. I'm going to give you my email, because if you're interested in that, shoot me an email here. And what I will do is email you a Google Doc with all of the details of how to sign up for that. And in that time, I'll be with you for an hour, and I will pull cards, I'll give you coaching, you'll get to speak what's going on in your life. It's totally private. It's a wonderful opportunity to receive. So maybe for you, Jan, that might be something to look into. And I do have some availability on there, definitely evenings and weekends as well. Usually Saturdays, although this Saturday I'm busy. We can chat about it. Yeah, so it's a great opportunity, Hilma Rose, definitely. Anybody that's on the live, please email me, let me know if you're interested. Honestly, it's amazing abundance. It truly is. So, yeah. And feel free to tell a friend about it too, if you have a friend that you think would be interested, and etc. So, any other questions? I'm loving some of these questions. I was a former teacher. I'm a former teacher myself, so I'm very comfortable fielding questions from people that are interested and, you know, want to learn. That's what I do best. I'm a teacher. I'm not a teacher in the traditional sense anymore, but I will always be a teacher in my heart in the way that I represent myself in the world. I definitely identify as a teacher healer, so yeah. Any other questions? Throw them at me. You have my full attention. Otherwise, I'm happy to pull kind of like an overall Archangel Raphael message for us all. I'm just going to orient these cards here. Okay, blessings to you, Jan. Any questions? Oh, perfect, Hilma Rose. I'm excited to do a session with you then. That's what it is. It's hearing the opportunity to receive and then taking initiative. That's the secret to manifesting in abundance. That's how it works. You would be surprised how many people hear about abundance but don't take action upon it. It's pretty interesting to witness being on the other side of it. Being on the giving side, I guess you could say, the abundance. Just checking that these are all good here. Okay. So let's see. So what's an overall message for us all from Archangel Raphael? Detoxification. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for cleaning up my body, mind, and life so that I may happily and healthily live free of chemicals. So, you know, with this is also detoxification of negative thoughts. This is detoxification of the diet, of the body. Well, I'm excited to hold space for you, Hilma Rose, and we'll work through it. I really can cover a lot of ground in an hour, so get your pen and pencil ready. And I'm excited for you. you'll be able to hopefully book a session. You know, it doesn't let you book less than 24 hours in advance. So we're at Thursday night, so the earliest is going to be Saturday. I actually need to block off Saturday on the scheduler because I will be available Saturday during the day, but so we may be able to make it work for Saturday if you need, but it has to be before a certain time. Otherwise, we're looking into next week, but my availability next week is probably very open. I had a lot of people take advantage. You'll see I have lots of reviews on the site. I had lots of people at the beginning. It's kind of hit a little bit of a lull. So please, it works Saturdays anyway. Okay. Well, we'll look at next week then. Feel free to also spread the word, and I'll be excited. I'll email you the document after I finish up this live. So yeah, so detoxification. So this is detoxifying negative thoughts, negative moods. You know, honestly, I have to say, you know, it's just a funny story, relatable from my life, that I am on this dating app, and you know, inevitably as you encounter people and if things don't work out, right, it's really important to clear the clutter. So like clear the old text messages, clear the old pictures or screenshots or messages or what have you, right? So what do you have in your phone or your computer or your email that's just clogging it up that you don't need to have? Let's get rid of that, right? What foods and beverages are you eating or consuming that just are not for your highest good? For me, part of what helps me be such a channel is that, excuse me, I have a really particular diet, right? So like literally, this is what I'm gonna be eating when I finish, is a huge grapefruit. So, you know, it's like replacing cookies with fresh fruit. It's having salads and beautiful lentils instead of like, you know, lots of pasta and meats, right? So I don't really eat meat. I avoid gluten. I'm kind of crazy. I have a lot of dietary restrictions, but as you see, that helps me with my energy levels and my ability to be a healer. So the more you can align yourselves with living a more pure diet, the better you'll be, because you'll be in more connection with the divine, and you'll have more energy, right? More liveliness. Like it's literally 11:30 at night my time, and look at my energy levels, right? So that is a beautiful message for us to follow. I'm just gonna open it up if anybody has. Hi Buffy, I'm about to wrap up. I was just talking about detoxification. And would you like for me to pull a card for you? Let me know. And then I think if we don't have too many other people on, you'll be my last. And I don't know if we had too many people sharing. When I end this, I'll go back through. Hi, Buffy. When I end this, I'll go back through and I will check and see those that shared, and I will do that, be intuitively picking someone like I spoke about earlier on in the live. It was really funny too, Buffy. You came on right after I spoke about clearing the clutter of text messages and emails and screenshots from my dating experiences. It's like you heard you heard what I was speaking somehow. So let me know if you'd like a card pull, Buffy. If anybody has any other questions, I'm happy to field questions. Let me know. Right, I know. If not, I'm happy to wrap up here. Like I said, I know this was a much later live than my usual. Just looking to see if I missed anybody. I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm just opening up for general questions, general spiritual questions, and anybody that's on, if they didn't get a card. Okay, I would love to. All right, so let's see. So what does Buffy need to know right now? No good. It's actually funny because I was just, good night, Francis, have a good night. I was just thinking about that you were like, go have a cookie, Buffy, and I went and got a huge bowl of grapefruit. It's like, you know you're a Virgo when you, well, there's no cookies in the house anyway, so even if I was to cheat. Aw, well, I'm glad you're back on, Brandy. Let me know if you'd like a card pull. All right, so let's see. What does Buffy need to know right now? All right, so from flower therapy, we got time to decide, wisteria. Make a decision now so you can move forward. You can bring in this flower into your space too to help you out. And then we also got 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Archangel Ariel is related to abundance and manifestation. So you can see here that she's got this really beautiful pink energy and she's sort of radiating within it. But around her, it's like it's winter. It feels like you're stuck. So what I'm wondering is if this perhaps relates to your new business idea. Yeah, probably better. I'm wondering if this relates to your business idea. Maybe it's like a good idea and you're doubting yourself. You're saying like, oh, I can't do this, or you're letting those negative thoughts get in the way of you helping and healing people with this idea that you have. And I feel like this card is coming through to say, you know what? Let's just decide. What's the worst that can happen? If you fail, you're just going to course correct and you're going to adjust yourself, right? If it's flawed in some way, so be it. You won't know how to fix the flaws until you get into it and start taking action toward it, you know? So I feel like this is perhaps affirming that be mindful of your thoughts at this time, that don't sort of self-sabotage yourself with the idea before you even give it the chance to be explored and kind of, you know, unravel. So, hi Sylvia, I'm well. How are you? Okay, well that's good, Buffy. That it's confirming. And like I said, you could bring in the energy of this flower too, wisteria. And you can also call in Archangel notifications. I snooze every single text message I have on hide alerts, but for some reason, sometimes the notifications come through and it drives me crazy. I don't want to be interrupted a million times. Very tired, yeah. So good stuff for you there, Buffy, and I think a good nudge from the universe. Also, calling on Archangel Ariel can be very helpful because she helps us with manifestation and abundance, so you can call in her too. A-R-I-E-L is how you spell her name. Well, thank you, Buffy. I appreciate that, and I received that. We are in tune because I literally was thinking about the cookies, and you came on right when that happened, so it's pretty funny. All right, so let's see. Brandy, if you're on still, I don't know, but if you are, let me know. I can pull a card for you. Sylvia, let me know if you'd like a card. And it's so weird. When I do these, I don't know how long I've been on, so you would think I would have a timer at the top, but I don't. So if somebody can tell me how long I've been on, that would be helpful to me. Because I try to keep these to about an hour maximum, so... I witness you, Sylvia. All right, so let's see. So what does Sylvia need to know right now? Wrong deck for you. 37 minutes. Thank you all. Thank you for telling me. That just like warmed my heart to come back and see timestamps. Okay. Yeah, so I will keep going like for another then maybe 5-10 minutes more. So okay. All right, so what does Sylvia need to know right now? Barring those that are on and who still would like to receive. Because I don't think any of us want to just sit here in silence and look at each other. Yes, you did, Sylvia. It's funny, I actually, you know, normally I do my lives around, well, it used to be 8:30, then it became 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm such a night owl. This was probably the latest one I've ever done. I had things happen earlier today that just completely sideswiped my perception of a schedule. Seems to be the moral of the day, is like whatever you thought was going to happen did not happen in the right time, space, reality of what you thought it was going to be. Such is Gemini season, right? Okay, so let's see here. So Sylvia, you have King of Air, which is brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Speak your mind with confidence. Seek out professional advice. Balance mental and emotional considerations. So, you know, this is the energy of kind of like masculine intellect in a way, right? It's understanding that the answer to your solution is through the mind, actually, and not the heart. The other one that you have here is 7 of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So, and this is like the very empowering card here. So Archangel Gabriel is to do with communication. She's the messenger angel. She also is with children. And then you have Knight of Air. So I'm wondering if there's somebody around you, Sylvia, that's maybe... I am on EST time, Hilma Rose. So it is 11:30. Oh wait, you must be on PST time. You must be on the West Coast. Like I said, I'm a real night owl. Like, I woke up, I try to not even tell people my schedule is because they always respond in like extreme shock. So I've learned to just not tell people. But yes, you're on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast, so that's why it's a lot later here. But so yes, for you, Sylvia, you're in LA. I don't know if that's what you mean. Yeah, so for you, Sylvia, I'm wondering if there's somebody around you that perhaps is trying to either control your thoughts or manipulate you through their thoughts or their words in some way. So I feel like this could also just be like people around you that just, they don't believe in what you believe in. You try to talk to them about what you're passionate about and they're not very receptive, or they're not very forthcoming with excitement or emotion to respond to like your excitement and emotion. So I feel like this is coming through to say, believe in yourself, believe that your ideas have meaning, embody that creative, confident energy. Don't let other people around you control you. And especially as it relates to this decision, allow yourself to really kind of stick to your guns with this, you know, like use actually the mind, the logic, and the intellect to make decisions about how and when and in what ways. Your grandma, yeah. So I feel like this card is saying to have this stronger frame of mind, right? If you know her, you know how she can be, have this stronger frame of mind. Almost imagine yourself like this man on the unicorn with this whole like sort of crowd of unicorns there. Like imagine yourself having this much energy to stand up to her. And when I say stand up to her, I don't necessarily mean having to pick fights with her. What I mean is understanding which battles are worth fighting. Sometimes we don't have to articulate how we feel in all ways, and you know, not every battle is worth fighting. So I feel like that's using the discernment of your mind to say, okay, well, what's worth it? Should I respond to that snarky comment or not? You know, and also using discernment about what you share, what information you share with her. I think that this is also kind of speaking about that. It's saying, let's be confident and secure. Okay. Thank you, Buffy. Oh, thank you so much, Buffy. I received that. I love that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So she's passed, and you know that she's with you. So normally I don't do mediumship, but I will do a little extra bonus for you, Sylvia. I have the Talking to Heaven mediumship deck. Let me be right back. Or I will be right back, I should say. Auntie's like, what's happening? My dog is like, what's happening? So I'll pull a card for you from this, Sylvia. You know, I don't do mediumship, but these messages are often really comforting and helpful. So let's see. So what does Sylvia need to know right now? Aw, my mind is free. So I'm wondering if she had something when she passed, maybe an affliction of the mind in some way. I don't know if she had Alzheimer's or some type of degenerative disorder like dementia or something like that. I'm wondering if she's also with you to kind of help you to perhaps clear your mind so that I still feel like there's something going on with you, Sylvia, related to like people trying to control you or manipulate you, maybe like a boss or somebody in a position of power. So maybe your grandmother's helping you during this time to kind of be strong with that. I think that there's something going on there. And I'll extend the offer too that if you're interested in that Healing Cloud session, it's a great opportunity and it's totally free for the first session. So it's abundance waiting for you if you choose to receive. So, all right, is there anybody on that either has questions? You can comment the questions, or if I didn't do a card pull, let me know. Yeah, and feel free to share more, Sylvia, if you feel comfortable to comment anything. A lot of times it's, you know, too, it's a give and a take, right? Like I'm giving information, channeling information, but when you have to kind of contribute may help me to get more information and so on. So if you have something you feel comfortable sharing, feel free. Otherwise, I think I need some water. It's been an interesting day. So otherwise, if there's no questions, if everybody that's on was able to receive, I'll wrap up like shortly here. Yeah, so Sylvia, I'm not exactly sure you had a dream with them, and yeah, well, I definitely feel like your grandmother's helping you, and you know that there's something that you're working through, and whether you're aware of it or not, I think that she's helping you. So you can, you know, you can talk to her, you can journal to her, and you can thank her for your help at this time, you know. So, all right, well, I'm gonna wrap up here, and thank you, Buffy. Thank you for acknowledging me, and I love you. And thank you, everyone who was on this live, as well as whoever catches it in replay. And I'm sending everyone much love and light. And like I said, you can always go back to the beginning. You can watch this from the beginning. But usually Thursday evenings, usually around 9 EST time is when I do my lives. So tune back in. I'm thinking if I have anything next Thursday. I do not. Tune back in next week. And like I said, I will go through this at the end, and I will intuitively pick someone that shared the video. Thank you, Buffy. Thank you. I received that. I'll intuitively pick someone that shared the video, and I will gift them a coupon for one of the services that I offer. So, much love, everyone. Have a good evening or day wherever you are. Bye.